What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will, and today we are headed to the south shore of Long Island, out almost to Montauk. We're gonna go meet up with a familiar face. Tristan is who took us spearfishing out in Montauk, me, Aaron, and Madeline, for striped bass and black sea bass. Since then, he's been traveling the world, surfing, fishing, going to places like Tahiti, Fiji, Indonesia, and he came back and started a charter company. He slays giant bluefin tuna. Now, we're not doing that today, but we will do it soon because he does it all summer long. Another special guest that we got coming with us to fish is my buddy Sav, who's been in all of my squid fishing videos. So it's gonna be a good day. So since you've been back, Tristan, you started a charter company.
That's right.
What's the name?
Tristan's Charters.
Tristan's Charters, simple.
That's it. Simple and easy.
All right, how can people get in touch with you?
My phone number or social media on Instagram, really. That's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna put all that underneath. And what do you offer on the charters?
Inshore, offshore, sunset cruising, all that kind of stuff.
Everything.
Everything.
Do you do spearfishing?
Yes, sir, we do.
That's a rarity on Long Island to find a spearfishing. One, spearfishing on Long Island is a rarity. To find a charter that will take you spearfishing is very unique and probably one of the few that you could find. So first stop, we're going for some striped bass.
Right.
Throwing down lives.
Live spot.
Live spot, all right. He's already got them marked. There's birds working right in front of us.
Should be fast.
All right, stop, keepers only, okay?
I'll try.
Nice little stack right here. Dude, you get real nervous. Coming up on a little hump right here, make it a little bit, make it a little bit shallower, guys, and reel up a little bit. Just be careful.
The eels are like very subtle when they panic. These spots, they like move.
Bro, they're
they move.
scared. That's how you know.
Yeah.
The high spot right here.
Oh.
Hold on. Show the camera that one.
Show it.
There you go.
Pretty close.
Bluefish.
Get it so close. Bluefish are a real problem.
I won't turn my nose up to a bluefish.
Me either. You gotta be crazy.
The rocks keep tricking me that I gotta bite. Sav can't help himself on his day off. Still retying leader.
Why do you think I like my job, dude? I do it for free.
So we're marking fish. They're down there. They're just not biting, but we're dragging baits literally over their heads, bouncing them on top of their heads, and seeing big schools down there, but no one's interested just yet. Coming up real. Oh, there we go.
Nice, nice.
There we go. The question is, what do we have? It's small, whatever it is.
Is it blue or bass? What do you got here?
I don't think a blue.
Oh, nice bass.
Blue? Bass? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is, boys.
That was the drift.
That was the drift. I told you. So right before that drift, I said to Sav, I feel it in my bones. This is the one. And sure enough, that was a light bite. give that guy a measure.
Pretty sure he's a keeper.
I'm gonna say he's a keeper. So striped bass now is slot. It's 28 to 31 inches, and one per person. And one per person, so that might be my one. We'll see. But striped bass, they are a beautiful, beautiful fish. There we go. So that's a Long Island striped bass. This is what people go absolutely crazy for.
That's it.
Spring, fall, all summer long you can get them.
Perfect.
We're gonna brain and bleed.
Yes, sir. I usually just stuff right there. Let him go in there and he bleeds out.
If I was a betting man and you asked me at the beginning of the day who's gonna land a fish first, my money would not have been on me. It would have been on Sav. So well, truth be told, he had the most bumps, but they're being finicky today. They're being a little funny. So I'm happy with that one. He's right in the slot, so we're good to go. Again, just trust your captain.
The day's not done. The day's not done.
What's funny about this is, if you can see just behind me here, there's the jetty. And I was here just 2 days ago fluke fishing. I'll show you some of the clips from that. I caught a bunch of shorts. And fishing's one of the things that you can do poorly at it, and it just makes you want to do more. There we go. There we go. This fighting a little bit different. Let's see. I don't know. Oh. That's not so small. Yeah, they're going after that top teaser. That's the one today. So, unfortunately, still not a legal fish, but getting bigger. And this guy is going back. And now we're right where I was, but just at a spot that you cannot reach from the jetty. What do you got, Sop?
I don't know. It didn't bite. It didn't hit at all. I think it might be something not cool.
Something not cool.
Oh.
Oh, skate.
Oh.
You mean something very cool.
Oh, he's got it deep too. And are you keeping?
No, no.
You guys want to keep me?
I'm
You want to
alright.
keep them, Seth?
What's that? I'm all good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
These fish are pretty good eating.
They're very good eating, but we got a striper already in.
Sick.
There we go.
All right, boys.
Subs
I
on.
don't know.
Oh.
It head shook. It's 80 feet down, so
Oh.
yeah, have it ready.
You looked at that, buddy?
Yeah, have it ready.
You want to go under me or?
No, you're good. Stick that in that blower.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, oh.
good.
That's good.
Come on.
We're good. It's not a
I
giant.
got you.
Oh, no,
Nah,
you
Ah.
How do you like that release though?
That was excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
Looks like a fluke.
Very small. I think it's a super tiny black sea bass. Oh, monster fluke. I didn't know they made them this small. Oh, I got something good. That it didn't bite fast. It like took it real slow, and I still don't think. Oh, there we go. Now it knows. Dude, what the heck? What's your money on, Sop?
Only you catch a bass while we're doing this.
Fluke?
No.
No, it's got to be a bass. It's not a blue because it's not running at all.
Nice and easy.
Oh. All right, I just felt something.
You got the whole boat nice and easy, brother.
So Sav, I don't know if I told you, I'm very good at fishing.
You have told you.
Yes, it's
You've
this
proved
thing.
it a few times.
It's
Today
this.
you've proved it again.
Usually, I'm the low hook on the boat. I don't know what's happening today.
I always thought you were a squid champion.
What is that?
Big dog.
Oh no! Did I tell you I'm very bad at fishing?
That's dogfish, right?
Doggy, yeah.
All right, guys, we've done a couple of drifts. The action hasn't been that crazy. It's been kind of mellow. A couple of black sea bass up over the side, the fluke. If anything big happens, you know the deal. You'll be the first to see it. But if not, I'll see you in the kitchen with that striped bass.
Just for you, sir.
Let me not drop it. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. All right.
Perfect size.
Perfect size. So I realized something I forgot to film on the boat, but we measured this guy. So you measure from the nose and then a pinch tail. And like I said, striped bass have to be slot size, which is between, put that right on the nose there. They have to be between 28 and 31. And this guy came in at 29, right there in the slot. What are the chances? So I went ahead and gutted, because it's just easier to handle when it's gutted. And it's also a world easier to fillet without those scales on. So we're just riding those spine bones all the way down, come out the other end of the tail, boom. Now we come back up, get right on those spines. Come up along the spine. Missed a little bit here, but that's okay. That's all I missed, I'll take it. Alright, so now I'm gonna come up over the ribs because I don't feel like cutting through them. Then I'm gonna rest my knife on those ribs and ride them down. Just like that. I'm actually going to wait and let it rest, and then I'm going to pull these pin bones out with tweezers. Probably need pliers, but I don't want to cut that off, so let's do the other side. Beautiful. Just for handling reasons, we're going to portion get right before those bones start. About there. So all we have to worry about are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pin bones, and they're not, like I said, they're not big. You can see that. So once this relaxes a bit, that'll be a lot easier to pull out. But I know that it's this piece that has the bones, and the rest of these are bone free. So now that I think about it, I actually do want to take the ribs off, because I think that is what we're actually going to cook with, is the ribs and the collar and the head. So there you go. So that's the swim bladder there. We can actually cut that back, clean that up a bit. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna cook with these and the collars. So the same thing, go ahead and portion this. And I want to portion it right before those bones. I'm going to cook it whole with the head and the collars, so really we just have to take this back spine off there. There we go. Something I am going to do is take out the gills. So you want to lift up here. There's that little connected piece there. Cut through that. And then the gills are connected by a membrane here. So go through with your knife, cut away the gills from the tip. Now follow all the way down, just like that. And now the only thing that they're connected to is on the bottom. It's always hard to show this because my hands are in the way, but if you look, there's this connective tissue here. So you can cut that away. And then honestly, the best way to do this, get a hold of them and you twist out. Just like that. Now our gills are out and our head and collar is ready to cook. All right, got my little grill going. I thought it's gonna take a while, but I thought this would be actually kind of nice. Get some nice flavor on there rather than the just straight up in the oven. We'll put our ribs on. And now that's going to take a while, so we'll get everything else. I don't know if I mentioned it, we're making burritos. So we're going to get everything else ready while this slow cooks. This should take, I would say, about an hour on here. We're gonna make some rice and beans. So I got 1 cup of rice. I'm actually gonna put my beans in with the rice. And 2 cups of water. I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin to that. Touch of garlic salt. And we'll bring that up to a boil, then down to a simmer. In 20 minutes, we'll have our rice and beans. Our ribs are cooking nice and quickly. Oh yeah. Those are coming off in about a minute. Okay, we got a boil. Going down to our lowest heat. Throw that lid on. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Now while our beans are cooking, our fish head is cooking, we're gonna make some pico de gallo with some beautiful Long Island tomatoes. Okay, now we're going to do half a white onion. Okay, depending on how spicy this jalapeno is, we'll see how much of it we're going to use. It's like medium spicy. It's definitely got some spice to it. We should be good with this. Seeds and all. That's where the spice actually is. So I want that, the pith and a few of those seeds in there. Okay. Now some cilantro. Okay, now do 2 limes. Let's start with 1.5 here. These are pretty juicy limes. Garlic salt. And some cracked black pepper. There you go. Very, very simple pico de gallo. And the longer this sits, the better it'll get, because everything will kind of start releasing its water and all marrying together. Let's just give a taste for salt and pepper. That's right on. All right. Okay, as you can see, that bottom collar is looking cooked. Probably should have separated them because the collar could have cooked faster if it was laid flat, but 20/20 hindsight. We're gonna give this a flip. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Probably another 20 on that side. Okay, now we're gonna make avocado crema. Sour cream, avocado, and lime. I don't know, this avocado felt a little mushy. Been having good luck. Let's see. Not the worst I've ever seen. Get rid of that front bit. Do a healthy dollop. And then the other half of our lime. Okay, I'm gonna go blend this. Actually, just a touch of salt. Now I'm gonna go blend this. Okay, looking pretty good. I'm gonna take this off, let it rest for a bit, cool down so that I can pick all the meat. Now comes the fun part. Taking everything apart. Still a little warm, but I can't wait. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Look at all of that. It never ceases to amaze me. It's amazing every single time that people throw this away. When I am done picking here, I will show you guys what we have, and it's going to blow your mind on just some collars, the head meat, and the ribs. I'm glad that I took the ribs, but you know, that giant chunk of meat right there. So the state of striped bass isn't great according to research. And this year there was almost a moratorium on them as far as fishing them. So to me, it is very important, if you are going to take one, to utilize every single piece that you can. And you are allowed only one, so it is important to get the most that you can out of it. Okay, now the head. I am curious if the very top of the head cooked, which we will find out. Oh yeah. So all of that in there. That big old piece of meat right there. And I also don't know why it's just certain fish. Like, people go crazy for grouper cheeks, but they don't do the same for other fish that have just as decent a cheek. There you go. That's a lot of meat. That's 2 burritos worth. And now to flavor up our fish, because we didn't salt it or anything, what I have here is very simple salsa rojo. If you want the recipe for this, you can go back to my tamale recipes, and it's just dried chilies, a little bit of oil, a little bit of red wine vinegar. So we're going to do a couple spoonfuls of that, and then give this a mix. Just a little bit to dress it. We're not trying to drown it. All right, we got our burrito making station here. I don't think I showed you, but that's the avocado crema. It is delicious. The first one's always the test to see how much you can fit in there without exploding it, but All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, there's one. All right, and we are going to seal them in a pan. Let me make another. Alright. Also, I just want to point out there's enough for a third burrito. Isn't that crazy? It's wild how much meat comes out of that head, collars, and belly. Alright, so these burritos are coming with me right now. I will see you guys in a little bit, and we'll give them a taste. Alright, so probably not the setting you were expecting from my backyard, but I'm out here with Mike and we're doing some night fishing, so first things first, we got a burrito. I definitely did not pass my Chipotle class on burrito wrapping.
It looks beautiful.
I'm pretty close.
You got a char there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at that thing. I'm handling it pretty
Yeah,
intensely too.
all right.
It's holding up.
There we go.
Oh, it's delicious.
So there's avocado crema, pico de gallo, pinto beans, rice, and striped bass head and collar.
It's beautiful.
All right, I'm going in. Ooh, that is nice. That is actually perfect for what we're doing right now, which is going night fishing. Okay, I'm pretty stoked on that. That's really good.
Really, really good.
Okay.
The beans and rice work so good with the striped bass.
All right, guys.
Is it cumin in there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Good palate. Hey.
It's good, man. It's good.
All right. I'm gonna eat my burrito. We're gonna get some lines in the water. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. Again, I'm gonna put all of Tristan's information down below, and hopefully we got another adventure starting right now. I'm very excited about having this burrito right now. It is a beautiful burrito.
That was intoxicating. Minimum tonight, the striped bass burritos.
Yeah. How's the bite though?
Less phenomenal.
Less phenomenal.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're getting a fish.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my God. We got a fish.